Is this life in Ghana? Polygamy, kings, tribes, what you should not do. A country located in the west of Africa has grown quite popular recently due to its uncommon traditions. After seeing the title, you already know which country we'll be talking about. Ghana has been in the conversation for quite some time now, so let's shed some light on this beautiful country and find out about its taboo-like customs. Did you guys know that more than 90% of Ghanaians live in urban areas in Ghana, a figure higher than the global average? Interestingly, Ghana's population growth rate is the world's average, which is 2% annual change. Most Ghanaians often migrate to urban areas looking for high-paying jobs as there is less availability in Ghana. Ghanaians are highly educated in science, technology, mathematics, and vocational studies. Not only that, agricultural productivity is high in rural areas, giving them an excellent skill set for the same as well. According to the 2005 YDNA study, Ghana's indigenous Ghanaians have 61% E1B1A, national identity and citizenship. There are 20 million Ghanaian residents holding Ghanaian passports, with a further 3 to 4 million outside the country. Ghana has a diverse population that reflects its colorful history and the people who have inhabited the region from ancient times to the present day. And the historical amalgamation of major groups underlies Ghana's current demographics. Indigenous West Africans make up 98% of the population. There are also new arrivals of Asians, Middle Easterners, Europeans, and other recent immigrants. To acquire Ghanaian citizenship, one must naturalize after obtaining permanent residency of the Ghana card for 7 years. Asians, Middle Easterners, and Europeans who have lived in Ghana for most of their lives are granted Ghanaian citizenship without any discrimination. Nationalism, independence, and transformation to republic. Ghanaian nationalism was suspended by the Ghanaian government during World War II, but resumed in 1945. Ghanaians, allied with the Allies in World War II, the Fifth Pan-African Conference, held in October 1945, served to build support for the liberalization of Ghana's colonial rule on August 4, 1947. On 12 June 1949, Kwame Nkrumah formed the first ruling party in the history of the Gold Coast. They refused to cooperate with the colonial authorities, which led to the achievement of Ghanaian independence and their opposition in the 1951 Constitution. Nkrumah was imprisoned along with his collaborators. Population: about 5% of Ghanaians live in rural areas and 95% in urban areas. The estimated rate of urbanization from 2010 to 2015 was 4% per year, making it one of the highest among developing countries. Ghanaian Arabs are Ghanaians and nationals of Arab origin or Arab descent. Arabs in Ghana are primarily from Lebanon, Syria, and the Arab Maghreb. Ghana has the largest Arab population in West Africa. Ghana Indians are Ghanaians and nationals of Indian origin or Indian descent. Many Ghanaian Indians are descendants of people who migrated from India after the 1947 partition of India. White Ghanaians are mostly Ghanaians of British origin or British descent. Some white Ghanaians are Dutch, French, German, Italian, Latino including Central American, Caribbean, South American, Polish, Portuguese, or Scandinavian. Some people are from or were born into a family lineage, including humans, Norwegians, and Swedes. Ghana still has a white population of 3%. Culture: Ghana's cultural diversity is most evident in its cuisine, arts, literature, heritage, music, dance, clothing, and sports. They also have a national dress. Kente is a Ghanaian ceremonial cloth traditionally used as national dress. Kente handlooms strips about 4 inches wide on a horizontal treadle loom, which are then sewn together into larger strips. Cloth comes in a variety of colors, sizes, and designs, each with a different meaning and is worn on important social occasions. People in Ghana definitely have traditions living for a long time and still flourishing today. In the 13th century, Ghanaians developed their own art called Adinkra printing, showing their artistic side. Notable Ghanaian writers include novelists Aikwe Almar, who wrote The Beautiful Are Not Yet Born, Ama Ata Aidu, who wrote Our Sister Killjoy, or Reflections, from a black-eyed squint, including J.E. Carey Hayford, author of Osiris Rising. In addition to the novels, other literary genres such as drama and poetry are also well developed at the national level. Ghanaian music incorporates several different types of instruments such as the talking drum, the atinteben and koroko lutes, the atumpan, and the lock xylophone used in Asonko music. The most famous genre from Ghana is High Life. High Life began in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The 1990s saw the emergence of a new musical genre, hip life, combining high life, Afro-reggae, dancehall, and hip-hop. Hip life is the most popular Ghanaian music, followed by another genre of Ghanaian music, high life. Ghanaian dances are well known worldwide and are performed all over the world. The dance is diverse and may involve complex and harmonious movements of the arms, torso, hips, legs, and head, and is performed to various Ghanaian musical forms for purposes such as entertainment and celebration at festivals. They have a diverse culture full of life. It is surely very colorful, and it would be exciting to see their art, dance forms, and other traditions which are good and beautiful. Other than the good customs, some traditions that people in Ghana follow can be odd to a few people. But what can we say, as it's that country's tradition and they believe in their customs. Taking a look at a few of them, first we have polygamy. Polygamy is traditionally practiced in Ghanaian society, especially among wealthy Ghanaian men. In matrilineal groups such as the Akan, married women continue to live in their mother's home. Now, that's definitely interesting. Other than that, we are sure that we can never think about having more than one wife. It surely seems odd and is unlikely to be followed in the modern era. However, when it comes to those who live in Ghana, especially the tribes, it is considered to be a very common practice, and some parts of Ghana even encourage it. You heard that right. They actually encourage having more than one wife. Second, also of importance, is maintaining respect towards title holders. It also comes under a few things that you should not do at all if you are on a trip to Ghana. In Ghana, traditional chieftaincy commands profound respect and carries significant authority. When you interact with local chiefs, it's vital to display reverence and deference. Avoid addressing them by their first names, opting instead for appropriate titles to acknowledge their esteemed status. A simple handshake and nod of respect go a long way in showcasing your cultural sensitivity. Embrace their customs warmly and you'll forge a positive connection with the community. Remember, understanding and respecting the significance of chiefs in Ghanaian culture fosters a richer and more rewarding experience during your visit. The denial of this culture will result in something that you wouldn't wish for in any way possible. So that's the thing. Make sure you always show your respect to the chiefs. Moving forward, you will realize that the people over there are sometimes too literal and one can say superstitious. For example, in Ghana, the left hand is regarded as unclean for specific tasks. It's essential to avoid using it to handle food, pass items to others, or greet people. Instead, opt for your right hand, which is considered clean and appropriate for social interactions. By embracing this cultural norm, you show respect for local customs and avoid unintentionally causing offense. Using your right hand in public demonstrates cultural awareness and fosters positive interactions with Ghanaians, making your journey more enjoyable and harmonious. Now, this one might hurt all the lovebirds watching the video because in Ghana, modesty and restraint hold significant value in public settings. It's crucial to avoid overt displays of affection like kissing or excessive hugging, as they might be deemed disrespectful or inappropriate. Instead, reserve such affectionate gestures for private moments, respecting the local cultural norms. By adhering to these guidelines, you demonstrate cultural sensitivity and appreciation for Ghanaian customs. Embracing their values of modesty fosters a deeper connection with the community and ensures a smoother and more enjoyable experience during your time in Ghana. Remember guys, it's anyway better to show your affection in private where you're not bound by any country-specific laws. So, all the camera lovers in the house, listen up because this one's for you guys. When it comes to photography in Ghana, sensitivity is key. Before capturing images of people, especially in rural or traditional areas. Always ask for their permission. Respecting their privacy and cultural beliefs is paramount, as some individuals may feel uncomfortable or offended by unsolicited photography. By seeking consent, you show consideration for their feelings and values. This thoughtful approach not only fosters positive interactions, but also preserves the authenticity of your experiences. Embrace responsible photography to create lasting memories while cherishing the respect and understanding shared with the locals. And that was all there is to know about Ghana. The country, like I said earlier, is beautiful in all regards, and obviously, every country has a few weird traditions. But hey, that's their culture, and we can't raise any questions on that. Now, if you're someone whose curiosity hasn't killed the cat yet, and you're wondering what the Finnish people are living like, well, don't worry, folks. All you have to do is simply click on the banner, and you'll land straight to Finland.